lifestyle TV host of a luxury home show, and I'm bringing you Garden Reflections, which is our private label brand. You can only find it here at QVC, and we created it to really elevate your style. Right when I was walking in and out of those multi-million dollar homes, showing, learning how to really show you how to live that luxurious life. And today I have a 20 by 20-inch faux leaf square, and it's item number M80272. And as you can see there, they're using it for a privacy fence. And she is folding the square over in half and pushing it down into those little flower boxes. So this is coming at you for only $14.49 today. It's four easy pays of only $3.62. And this is something that you can really use to really spice up just like a plain wall, right? If you put it, maybe if you get two of them at this price, you could get two or three, and you can really make a modern design against a wall with two of them together over here and one over here, or break them up. And the best thing about these squares is that they come in four quadrants. So you can literally break up the 20 by 20-inch square. I'm sorry I don't have a sample. They're in such demand that I didn't get a sample. But you can break up the square into four quadrants. And you can, use it to create an art of your own, a style of your own, or you can put them together and use it maybe to cover something that you don't want to see, an air conditioner, or maybe you have a balcony and you want to cover, the railing there. So there it is up on a brick wall. And the choices we have are the greenery, and that's the floral one. Okay, so that was the floral one, or you can choose from floral or greenery. And there's that's a floral on top and a greenery on the bottom. Now, if you like the floral, there's only 2 dozen left, and I can see why people like it because how she's putting it in her flower box there. I'm one to put faux greenery pretty much everywhere because these days it looks really real. And inside that faux leaf square, you have all kinds of different greenery within the square. There's fern, there's ivy, and all kinds of really lush florals. And of course, on the back of it, you can't see it, but there's a grid, a plastic grid, and you can take zip ties. And there they probably use just a regular hook. But on the back, as you can see, you can put the zip ties through those squares and secure it to, fence posts, or if you have a railing off of your balcony or a deck or that type of thing. So there's so many ways you can use this. They're great for parties too, by the way. Look how lush the foliage is in there and how many different types of greenery you have in there. It's like three or four different types of tropical leaves all put together to really create dimension and style. And when you have something like this and you use it as maybe wall art, and if you can think about growing plants out of a wall, it'd be pretty hard. So that's why we're providing you guys this wall art so you can put it up on your wall just easy like that. All you have to do really is get a hook and stick it to the wall and then put the faux leaf square, choose one of the openings in back of it. So there you have it, it's hiding trash can. Now they bought two leaf squares. The bottom one is greenery, the top one is floral, and put them together. And then, as far as I can see, she's putting a floral one on the left hand side and a greenery on the right hand side to decorate her flower boxes there because she doesn't feel like watering and dealing with the dirt and, trying to keep flowers alive. So these leaf squares are almost 2 pounds. So they are very sturdy. They're weighty and they're put together very well. So Garden Reflections is a private label brand, and you can only find it here at QVC. And for a faux leaf square like that, 20 inches by 20 inches at a clearance sale price for $14.99. How do we do it? Well, since it's our private label brand, we go directly to the manufacturer and we get the best price for the we get the best quality for the lowest price. And I actually have an update for you. And the floral has sold out, of course, for that price it would. So grab the greenery while you can because we only have, I don't know how many we have left, but I bet you we don't have many as well. And we have 1,200. Okay, so 1,200, that's not a lot either because these things go really quickly and will for this price of $14.49. My suggestion to you would be to buy more than you need because I'm not sure if this is coming back, and you will find different ways to use them. You can use them for your, you know, deck or balcony and for like, covering up things, trash cans, air conditionings, that type of thing. And then you can take the rest of them and bring them inside. And really, I always, talk about decorating with intention. Well, this is one way that you can really wow your guests when they come in. If you have this, on a wall when you walk into your lobby or your vestibule or the front of your house, or maybe even in your dining room. I think this would be spectacular against the dining room wall, if especially if you put a couple of them together, or even like two here and one there. It really spices up the design, and it looks like you got an interior designer or a decorator to, get this for you. This is something that is really, it's so upscale looking and really it's like a sophisticated elegance. I call this a traditional type of greenery with a modern twist, right? You're putting it in a square. If you think about all of the plants and greenery that you have, it's most likely, some type of round shape, or you have planters that are round. When you throw in square and something that's a different shape and size and something that's this lush and this striking, it really does look like you're decorating, talking to an interior designer or paying someone really to do your decorations. So here she is again, putting it into the flower boxes. This is my favorite because if you have something like this, and maybe you'll use it for flower boxes in the summer and, change it over to your deck railing for, through the winter. It's, of course, outdoor safe. It's not going to fade. Those colors are going to stay. That greenery is going to stay, that lush, dark green. And, if you just get some zip ties. You could put these just about anywhere. Let's get creative here. Okay, so we have decks, balconies. Oh, these would be great. Maybe even if you have a chain link fence, right? You get a few zip ties and you put 4 or 6 of these together. I love these for parties. So when you have a place where you're taking pictures and if you have maybe 4 of them together and you're having kind of like a selfie wall or something like that, or you can even get 8 of them and put them, all the way up and down the wall. Now there's the back again. It's got that really durable, tough plastic, outdoor safe, of course. And you can open up the entire leaf into 4 different quadrants. You see that? So there's 4 different squares there within the 20 by 20-inch leaf square. So you could really do it up with, putting these in different places and, taking them apart, putting them together. They just snap right together. And I remember Dan Hughes saying when he was trying to take them apart and put them together again, he was saying that they're really once they're snapped together, they stay together. So these are very sturdy outside or wherever you put them. And again, that beautiful greenery in there. They have look at the leaves. They have different types of color. It looks like the sun is hitting them in different ways. The ivy and the fern there. There's some light greens and dark greens. And that really lends to the lush upscale look that these leaf squares have. So when they're sitting outside, even if you live in Florida or Texas or Arizona, I don't care where it is that's sunny, it won't fade because it's fade resistant. And of course, outdoor safe. So if you, put them outdoors and leave them outdoors, they're going to be okay. And they're going to look just like that if it rains, and in the inclement weather. They weigh almost 2 pounds each. So when you pick them up, they are really feel like they're substantial. And when you put them on a fence like that, you can't see through them. If you're covering something up or you want them on your deck or your fence, you can't see through them to the other side. So if you don't want to see the neighbors or if you're trying to cover something, you should know that these will cover it, whatever you want to do. Yeah, I love that floral in there. The greenery choice is the only choice that we have left, but I love it because it has all of that greenery in there, minus the flowers. So you do still have something that looks so incredible and just like lush and is really going to make a difference if you hang that on a wall. All you need to do really is hang one of those plastic hooks, just stick it on the wall and then put this right up. And those are the differences that really call out the, more elevated style houses. And when I was a TV host, I got to walk in and out of these multi-million dollar homes and I got to see what made the difference. And a lot of times it was the accents. It was that 1 or 2, item thing that you put on your wall or you put, on your there on the brick wall. It those things when you walk through and it's just like those pieces that just stand out and people walk by and go, Ooh, I wonder where she got that. And you would be getting that with Garden Reflections, which is our private label brand. And our intention was to show you how to really elevate your style and have you look like you're living that luxurious life without the luxury price tag. Now, $14.49 at 4 easy pays of $3.62 is kind of silly for this type of item because let me tell you something. It's 2 pounds. Outdoor safe, fade resistant. It's very versatile. You can use it indoors, outdoors, in flower beds, decks, railings, on fences, wherever you want to use it. And it's Garden Reflections. It's our private label brand. So you know the quality is really good. And the price is really low because we can go directly to that manufacturer and say, we want that item for us, we want it and we want it at a low price and a high quality. And we can do that because we buy it in huge bulk. And we just love doing that and showing you how to really, it's like when people walk through your house and you're just so proud of yourself when someone says, where did you get that? This is one of those pieces. And for $14.49, I would think that you would want a few of those pieces because it would make even that much more of an impact. And this is the type of item too. You get it home and then you figure out, okay, where do I want to put it? Typically, you think of more than one place with this type of thing because it can go outdoors or indoors and that there are so many different places you can put it. So it's always nice when you have something that's unique and beautiful like this that you look like you found at a high-end boutique, right? If you're shopping around, it's not something that you would see every day, and that price is definitely not something I've ever seen for something like this. It's $14.49. Now that's a clearance price, so you know what that means. When they're gone, they're gone. So and there's the floral left. We're sold out of that, but I would grab the greenery if you're interested because there's not that much of a difference between the floral and the greenery. We only have 1,000 left of the greenery, and you know how many people watch this show? That's not that many. So it's item number M80272. That's $14.49 clearance price at 4 easy pays of $362. Now I'm going to go around here and I got to grab my fountain and hook it up. And one of the things about this decorative lotus